Good morning, dear students. I am Ms. Vandana Pai. In today's lecture of the subject insurance, we will be going through the unit number second, the remaining part. The unit number second is titled as Marine Insurance. Today we will be studying the difference between marine insurance and fire insurance. With that, we will be studying the clauses of marine insurance. So let's see. First, see, in the last lecture we have gone through the meaning of marine insurance. A bit revision of what is marine insurance all about. Marine insurance is a contract between two parties. Which are the two parties towards marine insurance contract? The first party is called as insured, and the second party towards marine insurance contract is called as insurer or the insurance company, that is the general insurance company who provides such type of insurance policy. Okay, now the contract, that is the written agreement, happens between these two persons. Okay, the subject matter. Okay, subject matter means anything, any property on which you want insurance. Okay, see, whenever we consider marine insurance, the subject matter in such type of marine insurance itself is cargo, vessel. Is it cargo or vessel or both? Is it? See, what is cargo? Cargo means goods which are loaded or unloaded on the ship. Okay, then vessel means just the ship. Is it? Vessel means just the ship. Okay, and the third, cargo or vessel, both. Is it? Means you can insure only cargo, that is only the goods. Okay, you can insure only vessel, that is only the ship. Is it? Or you can have insurance on both cargo as well as the vessel. Is it? That is both on goods as well as the ship. Is it? See, if you don't own the ship, is it? If you are not the owner of the ship or vessel, yes, you are transporting goods through seaway from one port to another port. Is it? Yes, the cargo is belonging to you, right? The cargo or the good is belonging to you, and you think that this goods or the cargo, they should be safely delivered to the other port. Is it? So what you do? You take insurance on that cargo. Is it? Against the sea perils. Is it? Such type of insurance is called as marine insurance. Right? Now vessel, for example, if you are owner of a vessel, is it? Whenever we consider the price of construction of such type of vessel or overall that vessel or that ship, is it? It is too high. So, is it? Whenever you are owning a vessel, what you do is you have an insurance on that vessel. Is it? Then the third, both cargo or vessel. See, many of the time the cargo may be belonging to other person. It might be belonging to you. Is it? The vessel might be belonging to you or it might be belonging to other. So whenever we consider cargo as well as vessel, both can be insured under marine insurance policy. Is it? So marine insurance is a written agreement, a written contract between two parties. Is it? Here the protection is taken against sea perils to the cargo, to the vessel, or both cargo and vessel. Is it? Now you can have marine insurance policy for 1 year duration if you own the vessel. Is it? If you are owner of the vessel, म्हणजे ते वेसल जर तुमच्या मालकीचं असेल तर एका वर्षाच्या 10 इयर्ससाठी, एका वर्षाच्या ड्युरेशनसाठी तुम्ही इन्शुरन्स घेऊ शकता. Is it? Or for a specific voyage. Okay, for a specific voyage. Voyage means what? From one port to another, the travel. Is it? म्हणजे प्रवास, थोडक्यात काय म्हणतो आपण त्याला? प्रवास. एका बंदराहून दुसऱ्या बंदरावर जाणे, एका पोर्टवरून दुसऱ्या पोर्टवर जाणे, ह्या प्रवासालाच काय म्हणतो आपण इन्शुरन्सच्या भाषेत? वॉयेज असं म्हणतो. इज इट? नाव many of the time what happens, is it, as the trader who is having such type of marine insurance, he might be frequently busy into his transactions and all. Is it? So it is not possible for him to approach the general insurance company now and then. Is it? So what he does, he approaches a middleman. Who is that middleman? Middleman is the insurance advisor. Okay, who is this person? See, the insurance advisor. On behalf of the insured, he approaches the insurance company, and on behalf of the insurance company, he approaches the insured. So for making the transaction easier itself, this person is appointed. Okay, overall this is all about the marine insurance. So let's see the difference between fire and marine insurance. See, what is fire insurance? Fire insurance is a contract between insured and insurer, okay, for the subject matter, is it, on the subject matter which can be destroyed due to fire elements, is it, and in fire insurance the protection is given against fire perils. Okay, what is marine insurance? Marine insurance is a contract between two parties, yes, insured and the insurance company, right, and the subject matter, that is, the insurance is given on cargo or vessel or both against the sea perils or marine perils, is it. Then act. Yes, whenever we consider fire insurance, the fire insurance working, it is done under the rules and conditions laid down in Fire Insurance Act 1934. Okay, whenever we consider the marine insurance, okay, the marine insurance working, it is done under the rules and conditions laid down in the Marine Insurance Act 1963. Okay, now whenever we consider risk which is involved in this type of insurance, whenever we consider marine insurance, okay, in marine insurance large risk and perils are involved. Okay, whenever we consider fire insurance, yes, the risk and perils involved, it is lesser than marine insurance. Okay, now whenever we consider the rate of premium, is it a premium? What is premium? A sum or amount paid by the insured to the insurance company for having insurance policy. Is it? For taking the insurance policy, a sum is paid. A sum or an amount is paid by the insured to the insurance company. Is it? That is called as, what is it called? It is called as premium. Okay, now whenever we consider fire insurance, comparatively less premium is charged in fire insurance according to risk involved. Okay, and whenever we consider the marine insurance, due to high risk, the rate of premium charged to marine insurance policy is relatively high as compared to fire insurance. Okay, now whenever we consider the nature of fire insurance, is it, the in fire insurance the principle of indemnity is strictly followed, is it, but whenever we consider marine insurance contract, is it, comparatively less attention is given on principle of indemnity. Okay, now whenever we consider indemnity, what is indemnity? Yes, indemnity is just a promise given by the insurance company to the insured, is it. See, what is the promise all about? काय प्रॉमिस दिलं जातं, तर इन्शुरन्स कंपनी इन्शुअर्डला म्हणते की जशी तुझी प्रॉपर्टी, इज इट, लॉस होण्याआधी होती तशीच आम्ही पुन्हा ती बनवून देऊ, अशा प्रकारचे प्रॉमिस कोणीतरी कोणाला तरी देतं. कोण कोणाला देतं आहे? येस, इन्शुरन्स कंपनी इन्शुअर्डला देत आहे. ओके, नाव fire insurance contract is the contract of indemnity. The indemnity amount is equal to the loss sustained due to fire. Okay, now whenever we consider marine insurance is also a contract of indemnity actually. However, the insured can get actual loss plus 10 to 15% extra amount as an indemnity of anticipated profit. Okay, insurable interest in fire insurance, the insurable interest in property should be there both at the time of taking policy as well as at the time of event of loss, is it. But in marine insurance, it is necessary to have insurable interest in cargo at the time of indemnity, that is the event of loss. Okay, it is not expected to have insurable interest at the time of taking marine insurance policy. Okay, assignment of policy, see, the fire insurance policy is not assignable. However, with the prior permission of the insurance company, it may be assigned. Okay, But whenever we consider marine insurance policy, okay, in marine insurance policy, the policy is freely assignable, means you can forward it to any person without any permission from insurance company. Okay. Then the clauses of marine insurance policy. Now let's see the clauses which are contained into marine insurance policy. See, overall we will be studying 21 clauses. Okay. See, clauses means some of the points which both the insured as well as the insurance company, they are supposed to keep into mind. ओके, म्हणजे हे जे सर्व गोष्टी आपण जे डिस्कस करणार आहोत ते मरीन इन्शुरन्स पॉलिसीमध्ये इन्शुअर्ड जो आहे तो आणि इन्शुरन्स कंपनी दोघांनीही ह्या सर्व गोष्टी लक्षात ठेवायच्या आहेत. ओके, फर्स्ट थिंग इज नेम क्लॉज. सी, व्हॉट इज नेम क्लॉज? नेम क्लॉज मीन्स in marine insurance policy, the name is mentioned. See, whenever we consider the marine insurance policy, okay, some words they are added, that is, be it knows that or shares it has been proposed to this company by. Okay, जेव्हा आपण हे बाय च्या पुढे किंवा दॅटच्या नंतर असा विचार करतो, द नेम ऑफ द इन्शुअर्ड पर्सन इज टू बी रिटन इन द ब्लँक स्पेस गिवन. द डॉक्युमेंट विल नॉट कन्स्टिट्यूट अ मरीन पॉलिसी इफ द नेम ऑफ इन्शुअर्ड or this agent is not written. Is it? See, it is quite compulsory or it is binding on the insured to write the name of him into the insurance policy. Okay, then assignment clause. Assignment clause means, yes, the right to transfer. Is it? Assignment means transfer of policy documents to another person with all the rights. Okay, the marine insurance policy, it is freely assignable. The marine insurance policy is freely assignable. Under this clause, provision is to be made to transfer this insurable interest to third party. So whenever we consider marine insurance cover, yes, it can be transferred to anyone. It is freely assignable. Okay, then next one is lost or not lost clause. Okay, the meaning of lost or not lost clause is that insurer, yes, he insures the subject matter, right? Now, if that subject matter has already been lost or not before the issue of the policy, is it? Considering the subject matter, if it is lost or not lost, okay, that means according to this clause, insurance company has undertaken to indemnify the insured even though the subject matter is lost before the issue of marine policy. However, it is assumed that the insured and the underwriters are unknown about the safety, thus to provide a protection to the shipment, lost or not lost words they are inserted in the policy. Okay, then it is at and from clause. At means from where, from means to where. Is it? Means from where the vessel it will be departing and where it will reach. Okay, both these places will be mentioned. In this sense of this clause, the words at means the time when the subject matter was present at the past, and from means the departure time of the vessel. According to this clause, as soon as the ship will arrive at the port, the risk will commence. Generally, this clause is applicable to hull and freight insurance. Is it? Then, name of the vessel clause. See, name of the vessel clause means what? Yes, you're required to include or insert the name of the vessel in the policy so that it will be easier for both the parties towards the insurance contract to highlight that vessel in the event of loss. Then warehouse to warehouse. Warehouse to warehouse means, for example, if you are transporting cargo through the seaway, is it by using vessel? Now, whenever the manufacturing process will be completed, is it? After the manufacturing process is completed, immediately those goods might not be transferred or transported, is it? So, whenever we consider the goods, they might be stored in warehouse. So from the warehouse where the goods are stored till the warehouse where it will be delivered, all the risk, they are covered under this clause, warehouse to warehouse clause. Then deviation clause. What is deviation clause? If the goods are transferred from Mumbai port to Dubai port, is it? Meanwhile, for fuel purpose or anything else, is it? If or for safety purpose, for a meanwhile, if the route is changed, then it will be included in deviation clause, is it? Then touch and stay clause. Due to many of the reason, if your ship takes a halt, then it will be included in touch and stay clause. Then valuation clause. As per this clause, the value of goods insured is mentioned. It has to be agreed by both, that is insurer as well as insurer. Under this clause, the value of cargo, value of ship, value of goods with voyages, etc. is recorded. This clause is helpful in case of valued policy where the value at the subject matter is agreed between insurance company and the policy holder. However, in other cases, no value being mentioned in the policy at the time of issue of policy, the value of subject matter is to be assessed when actual loss takes place. Then the premium clause. This clause is also known as consideration clause. It contains as acknowledgement of receipt of premium. The payment of premium is a formal binding on the insurer to perform the contract. To limit the scope of underwrite, starting non-receipt of premium or avoidance of liability, the premium clause is mentioned in the policy. Then the average clause. There is a possibility of losses to the vehicle, that is the vessel or cargo, during the voyage. It may be of total or average losses. So, all the types of losses, they are covered during the voyage. Then sue and labor cause. In marine insurance, it is the duty of the insured to take necessary actions to minimize the loss at the time of damage to the subject matter. Sue and labor clause means whenever the Insured thinks that the vessel is not proper or it is needed to be repaired somewhere. Is it? He is supposed to do it. Is it? Or else, if due to that, if loss happens, then and the insurance company realizes that the insurance company is not liable to pay you the amount of compensation, then Suez Canal Clause. This clause is inserted for international marine transport, particularly through various canals. Is it? The canals such as Suez, Panama, Manchester are the canals through which international marine transport is carried. These canals are very shallow, they are not deep, so sometimes vessels get crushed with the surfaces of the land. So there is loss to the ship. So Suez Canal Clause covers all this. Inchmere Clause. See, many of the time, due to the negligence of the master or crew, the vessel may be damaged. Okay, so Inchmere Clause covers this, and the indemnity is provided to the insured against such type of losses. Then the Waiver Clause. Yes, it is the duty of the insured to take necessary action to minimize the loss to the vehicle and cargo. If he fails to save the vessel of cargo from marine perils and has to abandon the vessel, in such case, insured has to be served notice of abandonment to the insurer so as to make a claim for the loss. Is it? See what happens if sometime your vessel has entered into heavy losses, okay, and it is irreparable, then it is to be informed to the insurer about this. Is it? That is included in waivers clause. Then the continuation clause. Generally, marine policy is issued for 1 year or for a particular voyage. Is it? But okay, if your ship or vessel it was in travel and you think that it should be continued with the marine insurance policy, yes, by paying the premium you can continue it, you can renew the policy. Is it? Then tender clause. As per the tender clause, the insured is free to do the repairing of vessel if required during the period of voyage at any port. They can do expected expenditure on the repairing of the vessel and claim the said. The insurer has an authority to deduct 15% amount from the claim amount of loss suffered to the vehicle if required repairing work is not done by the insured. Then it is the running down clause. Running down clause is also known as collision clause. Okay, generally it is mentioned in the hull insurance. According to this clause, an insurer agrees to indemnify the loss occurs to vessel due to collision with another ship. Okay, if there is accident in the if one ship collides with other ship, is it? Surely there will be losses. Is it? So the insurer is liable to pay such loss to the extent of 3/4 of the such liability. Only when the running down clause is included in the policy. Then free of capture and seizure clause. If the vessel or cargo is captured by someone, by other country during war or a warlike situation, in such case the less vessel or cargo is not indemnified by the insurance company. Hence, insurance company clearly mentioned this clause in the marine insurance policy. Then attestation clause. Okay, attestation clause is the last clause actually, okay, in which some of the words they are included, that is in witness whereof. Under this clause, the responsible and authorized officers of the insurance company signs the policy after the words given, that is in witness whereof. Then other last clause is memorandum clause. It is included in the footnotes mentioned below the attestation clause. Is it? The footnotes in which other clauses, other things they are mentioned, it is the memorandum clause. With this, we conclude today's lecture. Thank you.